Hello everyone, Dr. Bortolotti back. This time I'm going to give you two separate videos on the persuasive outline. In this first video, I'm going to be talking to you about your outline and your works cited page. Okay, then I'll have a separate video on how to put the how to put the essay together. Remember that there are some comment balloons over here on the right hand side. Read my comments, and then when you get done, just make the corrections or make the suggestions, and then delete the comment by right-clicking on the balloon in the white space and deleting comment. Okay, here we go. And notice that your question does appear on the outline, and then your thesis statement appears on the outline as well. Label both of them accordingly. The words introduction and conclusion are just placeholders on the outline. No actual paragraphs appear on the outline. So don't write an introduction here, don't write a conclusion here, and don't write any paragraphs in these places either. Okay, notice that everything is color-coded. Now, the best way to do this, I know that some of you have drafted some outlines either on a piece of loose leaf or maybe even typed up a first draft of an outline. The best way to do this, and the way that I want you to do this, is go over to the lessons page of my class and open up this file right here, Persuasive Essay Example, and it looks like this. And then use this as your template. Use this file as your own. And like I said, if you have already started your outline or completed an outline, just retype it here with the colors. I think a simple copy and paste isn't going to do it. Okay, just go into this file and actually type your wording over my wording, and then save the file as your own. Okay, just come in here and type over what you need to type over, just like we always have done. Why am I making a big deal about this? Because my outline is already formatted the way I want you to format the outline, including the colors. This color coding is going to be very helpful for when you write the first draft of your essay. I know it sounds a little bit childish, but believe me, trust me, it's a really good method on how to see the structure of your paragraphs, which we will get to in the second video. Another thing I want you to notice is that you keep the words down to 1, 2, or maybe 3 words. Okay, don't write a lot of wording here, at least not for your final draft. For the final draft of your outline, the wording should be very, very sparse. Obviously, in the first draft of your outline, or even the second draft of your outline, you can have as many words as you want. Just know that eventually, for your final draft of the outline, very, very limited on the wording. And then, of course, we've gone over this. Logos, pathos, and ethos have got to appear someplace on the outline, depending on where you plan to use them in the paragraphs. This counts as a paragraph. This will count as a paragraph. This as a paragraph. This as a paragraph. And this as a paragraph, for a total of 5 paragraphs. Now, if the introductions and conclusions in your essays are a little bit long, you and I can talk about maybe breaking up the introduction paragraph or the conclusion paragraph into multiple paragraphs, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the works cited page, and this is where you will fill out your sources depending on what you use in the essay. Remember what this means. It means these are the sources I quoted and I cited in the essay. No sources on this page can be listed If you don't use them, quote them and cite them in the essay. Notice the list is alphabetical order by the first word typed. In this case, A, B, E, N, V, and V. Now, it is possible for you to have an additional page that's sometimes called the Works Consulted page. Let's just say, for instance, you got all these sources, but you didn't use these two in the essay. You read them, you got information, you got some knowledge, but you really didn't quote and cite them in the essay. There's no need to delete them off of this page or off of this file completely. You want to show your professors that you did extra reading, that you did extra work, you found extra sources. So you cut them off of this page and you put them down on this page. This page tells your professor, dear Professor Wonderful, here are the sources that I consulted, that I looked at, that I read, but that I did not cite in the essay. It's always good to show your extra work. Okay? All right. Any questions about this? Of course I will help you when I see you creeps in class.